humans, this is your overlord speaking. How are you doing today? I have a bright ass light shining in my face. I'm being blinded. Hi, Asleen. Hi, Sao. Hi, Snankanancho. Hi, hi, Nandoga. Hi, everyone. Hi, Power. Hi. I have a dinner to attend. Not a date. Before the wild speculations start. Not a date, not at all. It's a corporate dinner. It's business only. And I have to do my makeup. Mr. Dogwin, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to Nematopia. Hope you enjoyed your time here, because there's no way you're in here forever. You have a date? That's good. I don't have a date. I don't have a date, bro. Be so for real. Me? Me? Who would date me? Anyways, I have to take my glasses off to do my makeup also, so I'm going to be squinting the whole time to be able to read chat. Hi, Tivak! You're trying to read? Oh, the sign behind me! Is that what you're trying to read? I can move out of the way. We say dates for those really strongly shriveled grapes. I also hate most dried fruits, so I would also not be engaging in those. Most dried fruits are yucky. Mangoes are good. Dried mangoes are good. You know what? I can't think of another one. Oh. I like... It's not dried. It's like freeze-dried. Freeze-dried apple. I like it. Level 10, you only have 15 in English. In Japanese. Congratulations on your Duolingo levels. I hope the owl spares you. I hope you never fall off, and if you do, I hope the owl spares you. I fell off quite bad from my Duolingo streak. I used to have a pretty good one because we used to do it on stream. I had like a 50 streak at one point, I think. And then I fell off, and then the Duolingo owl killed my entire family. And so I've sworn revenge now and forever. I have to get his ass back, bro. Anyway, I'm gonna do very quick makeup style today, not my usual Jedi maxed makeup, very normie coated. I'm in my normie cosplay today. I cannot be perceived. I have to blend in. Okay, the trick is the name of the game is if they can tell I'm a degenerate by looking at me, I have failed. It takes a lot of work not look like a degenerate when you've put this much effort into looking like a degenerate as I have. We will not be caught today. I refuse to be caught off. We will be squatting heels on the floor. The Slavs will never see me coming. I can't not do the namida bukuro. I don't know how to do my makeup without the tear bags. I simply do not know how. I don't know her. So we're gonna have to do them anyway. And we'll just make it subtle. If I make it subtle, it can pass as just like, oh, maybe she likes K-pop or whatever, which is more normal. On covert mode today, we are in ultra disguise. No one can know. They'll never know. How would they know? I speak Portuguese because I live in Portugal and I am Portuguese. Me too, brother. Trying to blend in with the norm is like not jumping around and blending so the NPCs don't think you're weird. I speak Portuguese. Yeah, it's my mother tongue. I was born and live in Portugal. Sorry, I had to make a brush hair in my mouth. Sim, eu falo português de Portugal. Não português brasileiro. Okay, now we bake. For those of you who don't know, baking is not in makeup. Is not when you get zooted out of your mind and play Slime Rancher until 2 a.m. like I usually do. Baking is when you take powder and you seal the oily areas of your face. You put a bunch of powder in, too much powder, you might say, and then you let it sit so that it absorbs all of your oils, all of your skin oils, and then you brush out the excess. I use violet blur powder because I'm cool toned and the violet looks better. The purpley violet looks better. Oshi oil, yeah, I have kind of an oily T-zone, so we're controlling the oshi oil today. That's such a cursed sentence to utter. Take a very fluffy brush. My very fluffy brush is Dior. I just wanted to brag about having a Dior makeup brush. I don't have a better point. It's Dior. It's also like vintage. I found it. It was in my mom's makeup collection in mint condition. Don't speak of the oil the USA will hear. The America can pry my oily T-zone. Actually, anytime they want, they can have it. I'm not exactly happy about having a super oily T-zone, so they can have it. I don't mind. Okay. No, I only know how to do my I'm not very good at makeup, okay? So I only really know how to do it the same way, which is Jidai makeup. But if I do Jidai makeup today, the normies will know. They will be able to tell that I am not like them. So we must hide and conceal. Conceal, don't feel. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do it just like really softly, if possible. Yeah, you do the namida bukuro so that it looks like you've been crying, but you don't do them like blindingly bright like usual. You do them kind of like normal. It looks like there's nothing there. Hi, Tyrant! looks like there's nothing there. I hate this. It should be stronger. It can't be stronger. It can't be stronger. Eyes on the goal, everybody. We gotta stay on track. We gotta keep our head in the game. Okay, and then we'll go neutrals. Neutrals is good. Neutrals signal. Oh, I'm just trying to highlight my natural features. I'm not trying to look like an anime character. And the normies fucking love that. The normies love highlighting their natural features for some reason. I prefer to like erase them and completely ignore the fact that I have natural features and just like go balls to the wall. But this is not allowed. With the leftover oil from my skin, I sell it to my Arabian oil baron whale in exchange for political power. Same as everyone. Not that different from what you would do, you know? So one of the weirdest things about how I do my makeup is like how I highlight. So I need to like tone that down. I need to not look I learned to do makeup originally for cosplay and stuff. So the way I do it is like I don't know how to explain it. It's like it's very obvious that I'm not getting makeup to hang out with normies. I have to! There's a corporate dinner! I wouldn't do this by choice. I wouldn't go hang out with the normies by choice, but my bestie came to my house and fixed like my life. And then she was like, I have to go to this corporate dinner for my company. Please come with me. I hate everyone there. But I have to go. I can't. It's a social obligation that I can't decline, please. And because she did clean my entire room in exchange, I have to go. I have to go. Sorry, I was doing my eyeliner. I needed full focus to do it. She's the one who fixed my hoarder pile, by the way. She had originally come over to just like vibe and help me with some school stuff. And then she looked at my room and she was like, yo, what the fuck is this pile of boxes? And I was like, oh, that's my hoarder pile. It's always there. And she went, girl, you live like this? And she spent like the whole day helping me fix it and rearranging my whole apartment so that things are better. She's an interior designer, by the way. I feel like that's pertinent to the conversation. She's an interior designer. Should have told her I haven't cleaned it up today. I did, though. That's the thing. By the way, that just made her more upset, because I was like, I actually tidied up today. You see, the clothes are not on the floor. They're on the chair. The clothes are on the chair. They're usually on the floor. And she said, you usually have clothes on the floor. And yeah, I ran out of... I just kept burying myself deeper, so I just said, you know what? You just do what you must. Just do what you must. And she basically fixed my life. Thank you, babe. I owe you my life. Thank you, honey. So her husband, or fiance, I think, rather. Her man, I don't know. I don't think they have married yet, because I was not invited to a wedding. But she's also the kind of person to like get married and not have a wedding, just have like a courthouse wedding. She's also that kind of person, so I'm not sure they're not married, but I don't think they are, because I think I would be invited. But her husband, boyfriend, partner, whatever, is not available at the moment. He usually goes with her to these things, but he had to like go away for a business trip, because he works at a company that does like Christmas stuff, like event stuff. I think he runs like, I don't know what he runs, to be honest with you. But I know it has something to do with like seasonal events. And that has something to do with seasonal events like Christmas and stuff, because he's always really busy around the holidays, Christmas and Easter especially. So he can't go with her, even though it's usually him who goes to these things with her. So I have been brought in as a reinforcement. I know my model keeps freaking out, okay? I am doing my makeup. The 4 legs? Yes. That's the human form could no longer contain me, so I needed an extra pair. I'm fast as fuck, boy. With my 4 legs. Always put a little bit of blush on your nose and on the tip of your chin, so that you look like freshened from the winter cold. Do I have blush blindness? Probably, but we don't talk about that. I have mostly regular blindness, so it doesn't matter anyway. Bestie, by the way, she is my best friend, but we never really talk about like her boyfriend, partner, because he's just a boring guy with a boring job. But I like him decently, because he treats her really well. So like, I like him. He's fine. He like, he's the type, okay, she's the type to, she's the type of girl who is like, she wants, like, if it's Valentine's Day or whatever, she wants flowers and to be taken out to dinner, and she likes receiving, like, jewelry and perfumes. She's that type of girly girl. She's like, she's the normie, okay? It's your neck. Trad wife? Not a trad wife. She's a working lady. She's an interior designer. She's very career oriented, but she's just like a romantic, a girly person, you know? She likes to be wined and dined. So she's dating a very normal guy. Very normal, boring, but really nice guy who, like, buys her jewelry on special occasions and takes her out to dinner and makes her feel special. He treats her really well, so I have no qualms with him. I have no issues. I have no enemies with this man specifically. He's just kind of boring, so we never end up talking about him, which is fine because we don't get to meet that often, my best friend and I, because she lives pretty far away from me. So we don't get to meet that often. So why would we talk about her boring man when we meet? She has a normal life, you're growing. She's like my only normie friend. She's also my cousin. He's also my cousin. So we've known each other since we were born. We were born like 5 months apart. So we've been friends since like the womb, basically. She's my best friend. We don't get to meet up that much, but whenever we do, she like fixes my whole life and then asks for very little in return. So if I have to go pretend to be a normie for a day so that she doesn't have to be by herself with people that she doesn't like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to be a good friend. She asks for very little, honestly. She does so much for me. And asks for nothing. Don't be proud of me. This is the bare minimum. Hold on, I need to grab my eyelash curler. Please hold. I need to grab my eyelash curler. It's the only thing I forgot. I actually brought everything else that I needed, but I forgot my eyelash curler. Which looks like a medieval torture device, which is my favorite thing about it. Also, it's pink. She left her hands behind. I'm just hiding. I'm just hiding under your screen. Hold on. Peekaboo. Peekaboo. Like a torture device in his pink. Got it? Yes. You should look up what an eyelash curler looks like to get a good picture of it, but the floor disappeared and you hang for the... Yeah, a big villain trapdoor opened up underneath me and I've been taken away. Also, I've been playing in my off time. Tears of the Kingdom? And I've played for like 8 hours now. And I still have not left the original, the starting area, because I keep getting sidetracked by building shit. I just want to make contraptions. Did you finish Silk Song them? Not yet. I need to install the update so I can keep playing it, because there was a big update released. Right? They updated that shit. I've been playing the original version or switched to version. I don't even know. I think the original version. I'm playing on an emulator. So I think it's the OG. Oh my god, I need to get my banks. Starting area, never mind. Yeah, I'm still in the starting area of Tears of the Kingdom. I keep getting super sidetracked. I'm like... What's the name of the guy, the goat ghost guy that follows you around? Rivali or whatever? No, that was the bird guy from Breath of the Wild. The goat guy that follows you around. He's always like, go to the temple of whatever the fuck. And I'm like, okay, bestie, but have you considered that I'm using these 3 propellers and a block to make a contraption that flies up into the air and then drops me into the water from very high up? Louder? Yeah, louder. It's like an but I'm okay, hold on. I just got really excited. There's Koroks. Oh my, the Korok puzzles are great. I'm greatly enjoying the Koroks. Those of you who remember me yapping about Breath of the Wild, remember that I collected like over 600 Koroks in my playthrough, in my original playthrough. And let me tell you, the Korok puzzles are great. I love them. I love Koroks. I love getting the little Korok seeds. Yes, I know that they're poop. I don't really care. Not really pertinent to the story. I was afraid that they wouldn't do the Koroks anymore, but they did. I'm very happy. I'm happy, a happy Korok hunter here, reporting for duty. I found like 10 of them already. As 7 Tears of King came on, people online are making Korok torture devices. I hate those people. Those people are my enemies. If you don't fuck with Koroks, I don't fuck with you. I love the Koroks. So much, actually. I love Koroks. They're just little puzzle guys, and then they give you shit, and then they go and what, they've never done a single thing wrong. Playing a lot of Kerbal Space Program lately. Is anything like probably, yeah. If you ignore everything, probably, definitely, for sure. You can love and torture them, much like citizens, then. Are you gonna 100% Tears of the Kingdom? I don't know. I didn't 100% Breath of the Wild, but I came very close. It depends how much free time I have, which is not going to be very much because final season is coming up. And it also depends if I ever get out of the main island where I am just building thingamabobs. I'm just building shit. I played the non-open world Zeldas. I played Wind Waker and a little bit of Majora's Mask. Only a little bit. But I played most of Wind Waker. I really want to play Skyward Sword though, because that looks like my type of game. For some reason. I haven't looked into it very much, but it just looks like something I'd enjoy. No reason in particular. It's because Link is kind of twinky in it, and Twink Link is the best kind of Link.
Kari QB just redeemed Hydrate.
Redeeming Hydrate to ruin my lipstick. I haven't put on lipstick yet. It's just lip balm. Because you have to prep your lips, otherwise they look like a puckered butthole. You have to prep your lips. That Princess Bessie says Min's a baddie. Have to look into it then. I really liked Pura, but only the little one. I was a Pura stan and then she aged up. She wasn't. They made her thick, which I appreciate, but I'm the skin on the lips and skin on the butthole literally the same. Maybe. Did you know that a guy's lip color is the same color as their dick? Now you did. Now you do. There, plumping lip gloss. Just a little bit of lip gloss. Not gonna go crazy with like the lip tint and shit like I usually do. Just a little bit of lip gloss. A little minimal. Oh my god, who is this person looking back at me and why doesn't she look like an anime character? I don't know her, to be honest. Who are you? Girls' dick color is different from their lip color, by the way. It applies only to guys. I'll take your word for it. I don't know. I'm just relaying information I read on the internet. I don't know how they're welcome. I just say lighter than my lips. I just come to the stream and the first thing I hear is misinformation. Oh, so you come onto this stream and the first thing you tell me is that you got luscious, red, vibrant, dick-sucking lips? Is that really the first thing you want to tell me? It's okay if I show a very mature clip my girlfriend made in Tears of the Kingdom. I would prefer not to. Not just because I don't want to set a precedent of people sending me mature content, but also because I don't want spoilers. I hope you can understand. Hi, Piano! Okay, I finished my makeup. We can just yap now. I can take this bright ass light off of my face. It's great. Also, my headphones are totally squishing my hair that I spent like 20 minutes doing, but that's okay. It's fine. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. It's fine. I used got to be glued. It's fine. By the way, the emo kid holy grail is got to be glued. Hair products. That shit will not move. Shit will not budge. Trust. Okay, so dinner is at 7:30, which means it's like 6 now. So I have like an hour tops. I'm ready! An hour before I have to leave. Groundbreaking technology discovered. Women before have never experienced this. Being ready to go an hour before you have to leave. Really? L? Why am I taking L's for being prepared? Is my hello at? Hi, Mateus. That sentence has "Where's my hug at" vibes, and those vibes are rank. But I do like saying hello to you. So, hi, Mateus. Welcome. I just didn't have my glasses on, so I may have I didn't see. I didn't see very well. It's a corporate dinner and it's free food, right? No! It's not free food, but my friend is paying for my dinner. She was like, I'll pay, I'll drive us, I'll take care of everything. Just come, please. I hate these people. It's not like a dinner organized by the corporation. It's a dinner. It's a co-worker dinner. That's the word I'm looking for. Sorry, I forgot the word co-worker existed because I've never co-worked with anybody in my life. It's the co-workers put together a like Christmas dinner before everybody goes on winter vacation. And you apparently it's like socially frowned upon to say I don't want to go to that. I don't want to go to that. Which is how I would deal with it. So my wife going on a date with my cousin? With my cousin? That I took baths with when we were like 3? She is very pretty. My cousin is very pretty. She is also taken. She's taken and also related to me. And also, I remember her when she used to eat the boogers, and that really puts a damper on wanting to date her. He wants to do okay. I literally told my boss fucking out in front of everyone. But like, she works in like she's an interior designer. She works in like a very collaborative environment because everyone has to work together on projects. It's kind of like a studio. So you have to keep good like interpersonal relationships with your coworkers. She explained the whole social stratus to me, and I said, what if I spill the spaghetti and start yapping about obscure found footage horror Japanese movies? And she went, listen, just this once. Just this once. And I said, for you. For you. For you. She gave me, it was actually so funny. Yesterday while we were organizing, we were like yapping as we do, as us girls like to do. We were yapping as we were organizing, and she was like, okay, I'm gonna teach you how to small talk. I'm gonna teach you how to small talk. And she taught me that, like, you ask people very generic questions, like, so have you been working on anything interesting lately, at your job? And when they tell you a very general answer that doesn't really say anything, like, oh, we're working on, like, a fairly big project for a company, then you go, you just ask, you just have to ask, like, is there, like, an interesting, is it, you can't ask, is there an interesting thing about it? Because then that implies that what you said is boring. You have to ask, like, oh, is there a part of you that it's like you're specifically, like, really interested in? And then you can, then that gives them permission to yap about it for a little bit, and you can be quiet. Hi, Float! I haven't made stream recently, so my good appreciation. Mega flood appreciation. Thank you for coming. Hi. What did you know about the Minecraft mod where you can date the monsters? Hey, have you ever played Dead by Daylight? Not the game, but the dating simulator? It is boring though, so why lie them out? Because my dear friend asked me to, and she helped me. My dearest friend asked me to. And then I was asking her, like, okay, what do I say if someone asks me what I do? And because I'm assuming I can't just tell them, like, oh, I draw cute girls getting beat up for a living. And I also play video games. She's like, no. You go generic. You go generic. And if they ask you what you've been up to, you mention that charity thing you did. You mention it because it sounds good. You're charitable, and also your work is prestigious, and this will make you look good in front of other people. How to kiss a fire, which one would it be? Man. The coaching, yeah, she like drilled me. She drilled the freaking small talk. What do you call it? We had small talk boot camp. We had small talk boot camp. I'm doing my best over here. It's like this is your one-on-one normie corporate. Yeah, this is Normie Core 101. How to survive a corporate adjacent dinner. How to survive a coworker dinner. A streamer called Doug has a solution for the people of understanding his job, he published a book where all the words are dug and became the #1 best-selling author. What? I have like a list of topics that I can't talk about unless someone else brings it up first. Number 1 is weird horror movies. Number 2 is anime. Number 3 is VTubers. If someone else brings it up first, I can engage with them, but I cannot bring them up on my own. No more! Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to Nemutopia. I hope you enjoyed your time here, because there's no way out here forever. I can talk about nail art and jewelry making, but I cannot mention that sometimes I use human body parts to do it. Oh yeah, she saw the fucking tooth jar. Fuck. I almost forgot to tell you. While we were organizing my room, she looked at my desk. And she saw the tooth jar. And she looked at the tooth jar. And she looked at me. And she looked at the tooth jar. And she looked at me. And she went, God damn it, Nemuri. No, I'm gonna make jewelry out of it. And she grabbed me by the shoulders and went, that's worse! You have a tooth jars in your tooth? Yeah, it's my wisdom teeth. I had them removed earlier this year. And I kept them, and they were in my jar, they were on my desk in a hydrogen peroxide solution to bleach them, and now I'm going to coat them in UV resin and make a jewelry. It's looking cool. I think this metal is fuck, because those wisdom teeth gave me a lot of grief. So it's like wearing it's like cutting off your enemy's ears and wearing them around your neck. It's metal. Just. Yeah, sometimes you need a normie to come into your room and improve your life a little bit, and in exchange you do a little bit of socializing. Just start keeping teeth as snacks, you crunch. I do need a better source of calcium in my diet now that you mention it. My bones are very brittle. Actually, because of my new meds, I've been experiencing a lot of muscle weakness. I was already very weak. But I've been experiencing a lot of muscle weakness as a common side effect of the new medication that I'm on. So I really need to actually let me open I need to. Sorry, you're experiencing all of the stages of grief. Sportswear, there we go. Yoga mat. I need a yoga mat. I need a yoga mat. I want the blue one that's on sale that I saw before. There she is. I need some weights. Milk is tasty. I can't have dairy products. I'm lactose intolerant. I eat a lot of yogurt, which you would think would give me enough calcium, but apparently not. I need to get blood work done because I'm very gender? Why are the weights gendered? What? Oh, because of the grip size. Ah, men have larger hands on average. So their weight, the grip on their weights is like bigger. Ah, so it's like basketballs. I see. I was about to be offended. Me, the weakest person alive, was about to be offended that this sports goods store assumed that I wouldn't be able to lift as much as a man. Oh my god, they come in pink! This is why they separate them by gender, actually. We figured out why they separate them by gender. It's because of bitches like me. Oh my god, they come in pink! No way! No way, that's so cute! Yeah, I've been wondering. Okay, are there any exercise maxers? Are there any gym bros in chat? I need your wisdom. Gym bros, heed my call. Come to me for I need guidance in these trying times. Gym bro here. Okay, thank you, Tyrant. So, like, I need to do a little bit of like resistance training. So that means I'm mostly gonna do like stuff like Pilates and like yoga, but with a little bit of weights. Little bit of weights for resistance so that I can build up some strength. And I don't know if I should get the kind of weights that you have to like grab, or if I should get the kind of weights that go around your wrists and ankles. Because I asked my roommate who is a gym bro, and he was like, you should get the ones that you pick up, because that way you can work out your wrists. But the thought of working out my wrists icks me out. I don't want my wrists to get any bigger. I have such dainty, girly, thin, about to snap wrists, and I love them so much. Why would I want to work out my wrists? Sounds fake. And if I had weights that I can like wrap around my arm and I don't have to hold them, I can play Beat Saber and it actually counts as exercise. So needless to say, I'm torn. I'm torn on my options. Children's weights. Oh my god, this might be the section for me. You can start by exercising with your own weight. I already do that. I already do like yoga stretches without any weights. But Klonopin causes muscle weakness because it's a muscle relaxant. So I need to do resistance training. I need to. I need to. Start with small, simple core stuff like planks. Wrist stuff is important for yoga. Some poses your wrists can be bottleneck. Wait, I need to process that. I feel like you just spoke Mandarin to me. Hold on. Start with simple stuff like planks. Planks are very hard. Planks are very hard. What are you talking about? But okay, like simple to do. Okay, I get it. Got it. Things that you can do on your own. Oh, also, this is pertinent. This is pertinent to the method. I have hypermobility, so there's a lot of shit I can't do. I had to be very, very careful with my joints. It has to be very low impact stuff because my joints are really bad. Your eyes don't get bigger if you exercise. Also, planks aren't hard if you don't stand it for a long time. I once did a 1 minute plank as a dare, and I threw up after. Static exercises, like most static calisthenics. Let me Google that. Static calisthenics. Oh, what's this? What are static calisthenics? Plank, front lever, back lever, handstand, I'll die. Human flag, I'll also die. You see, but most I looked up calisthenics. Most of these have like people putting their weight on their arms. I can't do that because I hyperextend my wrists and I damage them very, very frequently by doing that. So like push-ups and planks are actually not great because I lock my joints. Sorry, this is hard to explain. This is hard to explain. It's getting increasingly specific. I lock my joints, which is like really bad for you because I think you're like pinching the whatever the fuck. Now position should be easier on the giants. Oh. Okay. I see. See, I cannot do a single push-up. I feel like that's irrelevant. I can't do a singular push-up. I've never been able to in my entire life to do a single push-up. Ever. I've never done one. Because my wrists are really, really bad. Thank you for that bot. Position is easier in general. Short planks are easier than push-ups. Okay. Can you do push-ups while standing and leaning on a wall? That's a good progression at first. I've never tried. Like standing and leaning on a wall? How would that work? I don't know. I've never tried. I have tried like knee push-ups and I find them harder. my PE teacher, I couldn't do a single push-up, and he was like, "Fine, you can do girl push-ups." And then they were even harder. Recommend stepping up and down, high less step with a small weight. Oh, so like kind of like Pilates, right? I see people do that in their Pilates classes when I walk by the gym that's on the way to the mall where I go to buy nail stuff. Leaning push-ups, like a diagonal push-up? Oh. I've never tried one. I might try one then. So maybe I get like one of those like little steppy things. And that might help me in like the diagonal push-ups, right? A video on Discord to show what I meant. Push-ups against the wall, okay. I don't think my center of gravity allows that. But I'll try them. I'll try it at least once. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm very lost. I've never really worked out. I used to swim a little bit from time to time. I like swimming, but it's winter now and I can't. If I go swimming all the time in the winter, I'll get like ear infections. And I can't wear earplugs. So I can't go swimming in the winter. I do go swimming in the summer because it's like very low impact. It's fun. You don't get sweaty because the water cleans you. I kind of like the smell of chlorine. I really like swimming. So I do it in the summertime a lot, as much as I can. I try to go like once a week, once every other week during the summer. But yeah, I'll get like a set of like small weights, like maybe 1 kilogram weights, and a little steppy stool, and a yoga mat, and then I can like do the diagonal push-ups and the steppy uppies with the weights. Sign up for a gym to work on assisted machines to help with easing into the hard exercises by sport rubber bands. Oh, the rubber bands! Yeah! I got recommended a rubber band by roommate actually, so that I could, because I like doing I don't know what that exercise is called, where you lie on your back and you touch your elbow to the opposite knee. You know that one? I quite like that one. And he advised either getting some leg weights to add some resistance to that, or to get like a rubber band to get some resistance for that. I like those. I like the elbow to knee exercise. Cause I find sit-ups quite easily, surprisingly enough. I don't know. I don't think I have good core strength, but I find sit-ups really easy to do. So I tend to stick to stuff that is kind of like sit-ups. Yeah, so great for starting on different kind of pull-ups. Basically do a pull-up while standing on the rubber band. Oh. So instead you like put it, like hook your foot on the rubber band and then you pull on it. Oh. Hold on. Let me look up rubber bands. On the sportswear website. Pilates 3 kilogram resistance band. It's an ugly color though. Oh! elastic Pilates gymnastics bands, 5, 6, and 7 kilos, and it comes in cute colors. Hell yes. And then I can work up. Okay, this is actually, you guys are being so helpful. Thank you. Thank you so much. Actually, this is very useful to me. This is very productive. 6 and 7. God damn it. God damn it. Okay, so I got a yoga mat and some rubber bands. Yeah. Not penny one enough for any exercise. You do it 12 times, then wait for 1.5 minutes and repeat until you've done it 3 times. Every session you do 6 to 8 exercises. That's too much. I can't do all that. That's too much. It's too much. You're overestimating me. I can't do 12 of anything. I can't do 12 of anything, bro. But I'll do my best. I know that you have to like do sets and then rest for at least a minute in between them. I'm very good at resting. So this is the only part that I actually do know about. Because of yoga, when you do yoga, I used to do like online yoga classes. I used to do online yoga classes for a little bit, and like every time that there was like a stretch of class where you did a couple like challenging poses, there was a rest period in between. And then at the end of a yoga class, you like lay in dead man's position for a while. You lay in corpse pose for at least a minute, which was my favorite part. My favorite part of yoga class was the beginning, where we just sat crisscross applesauce and breathed, and then it was the end, where we just lay on our backs and try to breathe. Those are my favorite parts. I think I'm a good set exercise. We're getting like a gig ass saved somewhere too. My ass could not get any bigger, please. I don't want my ass to get any bigger. Please, any bigger, and I'm gonna have to like register it with the city council. I can't live like this. I can't do it. It can't become any bigger. Man. Already like I wore a pretty frilly skirt the other day. It was very ruffly, and and I sent a picture to my friend who also likes J fashion, and she was like, "Oh, are you wearing like a small petticoat under that?" And I was like, "Nope, that's just my hips." My hips don't lie. Don't mix cardio with weight training in the same session. Creatine is free muscle. I'm not gonna take any more supplements because I don't like them. I already have to take like a multivitamin and like a vitamin C reinforcer because it's flu season. And I also take like a vitamin. My multivitamin is like specifically for vitamin D because I don't get enough sunlight. No more supplements. Hi Nam! How's your staffing going? Is it going pretty well? I finished my makeup and now we're talking about gym bro maxing. Chocolate bars is protein or scam. I'll just stick to yogurt. I really like yogurt, and I don't mind the extra protein yogurt. I'm not trying to like change physically. I'm not trying to get any visible changes. I'm just trying to offset the muscle weakness caused by the medication. But I eat a lot of Greek yogurt, and not Greek yogurt, the other one, skyr yogurt, which is like Greek yogurt but with less fat and more protein. Yeah, I eat a lot of that because if I don't skip a meal, I have pretty normal healthy dinners, but I usually skip lunch. But if I don't skip lunch, then I'm eating yogurt. There's a 50-50 chance between skipping lunch or having yogurt. Which I think is okay. It's fine. It's totally fine. Oh my god. $13.99 for yoga mat. Fair. Good price. Or $4.66 a month with a payment plan. Who is taking out a payment plan to pay $13.99? The world is so cooked. We're so cooked. Yogurt, some nuts and stuff. I like a yogurt with banana and granola. Or like applesauce and granola. Grab me 20 cents every month over the next 4 years. Sorry, my subscription service for the thing that I wanted to buy. Gym stream when? Oh my god. I don't think, look. My roommate also said, maybe you should just go to the gym. You know, you can sign up for my gym. It's nearby. They have a pool as well. You know, they have a sauna. They have a Peloton. You like the Peloton. But the thought of being in a room that smells of sweat makes me want to die. I feel like the sensory landscape of the gym is very aggressive for someone like me who struggles being outside in general. The street smells too much for me, so I don't wanna Flying Sauna is this fancy super gym. It's like inside a big mall. So they have a swimming pool and a sauna, yeah. Fancy gym. But like equidistant. Why would I go get an expensive gym membership? No, it's not called a subscription. Why would I go get an expensive gym membership to use their pool when the municipal Olympic-sized pool is at the same distance from my house, and I can just like go there and it costs like €1 to go there and swim for an hour at the municipal Olympic pool. Each episode when it's winter right now, so hypothermia maxing, I guess. No thanks. Sign me up. Yeah, it's really good. That's why I go so much in the summertime. The municipal pool, because it's like owned by the government, it's really affordable. They only charge like maintenance. You know? They only charge you, it's not for profit, so they only charge you as much as it costs to run. So it's like €1.50, €1.50, €2, maybe with inflation, to go swim for an hour in an Olympic-sized pool. And the ladies at the oh, and also I get a student discount, by the way. I get a student discount, and it's like nearby. So I'm balling actually. But I can't go to the pool when it's this cold. I can't go regularly. I'll get ear infections. Because I can't wear earplugs. Type of greed you talk about in the Bible. Actually, I did the math, and I saved money. Tuition, I'm paying for 1 year's tuition at university. Only 75%. I only needed to pay 75% of the full coursework of tuition. And then I bought Live 2D with the 75% off of 3 years student discount, and I saved money. I saved money. At the end of the day, as opposed to buying Live 2D at full price. Tuition was cheaper. Tuition was cheaper than 3 years of Live 2D. Isn't that crazy? That's crazy, bro. Can I for you to come and clear the cupboard, but now you're gone, leaving nothing but a sign. Huh? Elijah, are you in the correct? Are you in the correct place? Did you perhaps mean to say something relevant to the conversation? Naka, hi! Am I in the correct place? You're home. That's all that matters. So there was a god gamer here. Even sometimes luring people in under false pretenses is okay. Anyways, Elijah's just yapping. I can respect that. I can accept that. Elijah account created March 16, 2024. No badges. Suspicious. Sorry, don't mean to freaking audio live. Is the god gamer behind the cringe pink anime girl? She used to be. She used to be. She was in that platform right there. But not anymore. Just a little quick timeout so that you will stop spamming off topic BS. She's looking at her profile asking for badges. I just want to know, like, I just want to know. Chat audit. The only thing worse than a tax audit is a chat history audit. It's okay, he was timed out for like 1 second. So that he would stop posting off-topic gibberish. Probably a clanker, but you never know. You never know these days. Can you also look up an everyone? She may be a bot. No, no, but she's suspicious. Tier 3 subbed for 61 months? No, that's my that's my #1 whale right there. That's my little pay piggy. It's my little pay piggy, don't bother her. Anyways. Oh, they're back. They're back. Alright, well then maybe follow the rules and then, you know. If you follow the rules. Wait. I know a song for this. If you do the chatting by the rules, you can be unbanned. But if you don't behave, I will exert my immense power. I will exert my immense power. I'm like a Reddit mod, you know? You give them a little bit of power and they go out of their minds with it. Lazy Town? Yeah. Yeah, I watched quite a lot of Lazy Town when I was a child. Because my parents really wanted me to become more active, so they were really proud of me whenever they saw me watching Lazy Town. But the entire time I was cheering for Robbie Rodden secretly. I was like, this Spartacus is doing too much, man. They need to freaking chill out. Why is he doing like one-handed back clap push-ups before going? He's taking a whole... Bro took a whole extra like 5 minutes to respond to a danger call just because he wanted to do fancy aerobics. I don't respect him. I still love Robbie Rotten. And I think Robbie Rotten would have been a Fudanchi, and so he is as welcome with the Rotten girls as one can be. I don't understand them, but it's called aura. Bro was aura farming before. Bro was aura farming before going to save the day. What a clown. What's that machine thing in the background? That's my my space heater. It's really cold in the winter in Portugal, so I kind of need to have it nearby at all times. Don't step on the platform though. It's not the instructions said to, like, you know how space heaters say, like, do not cover. Yeah, do not cover the platform. Otherwise you don't have to worry about it. Welcomes back to the BL. Every conversation leads back to BL. Also, I will never forgive the Chinese. Sorry. That sounds like it's a completely wild topic deviation, but it's not. I recently got back into live action BL, and I found some really good Chinese BL dramas that are so toxic and so good. And then the Chinese went and made being gay on TV illegal. And now there is no more. And I fear I may never recover from this loss. I'll never forgive the Chinese. It was so good. It was so toxic. They are so dysfunctional. Straight up banned the best BL ever made, and yes! It's illegal to be a Fujo in China. It is! The most persecuted group. Fujoshi. Please. You don't understand. It was so good and toxic and problematic. And it made me so happy. And now it's gone. It's gone. They gave us a single glimpse of greatness and then banned it forever. I don't think I can ever forgive. Lightning Jade, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to Nematopia. Hope you enjoy your time here, because there's no way out here forever. Just waiting for the eventual North Korean BL. That's gonna be so good. Well, they're getting on that K-pop grind, so it's only a matter of time. Until we have North Korean BL. And then they're gonna ban it. And everything's gonna suck again. Nah, I've been watching some, I watched a lot of Japanese live action BL. Used to have this, like, kind of bad rap for having shitty acting. But the newer ones are actually really good. They're really good. I don't know what Japan did in the past, like, 5 years, but their acting has improved so much. I must value that. The glorious leader will make the best BL ever. My personal weatherman was not a bad idea. That's what I'm talking about! My personal weatherman was really good, actually. My personal weather... I watched it all. I binged it all in one day, and it was really good. My personal weatherman and My Beautiful Man I also really liked. and the acting was good, and they were cute, and they had good chemistry, and I like their dynamic. I like their dynamic. It was good. It was good shit. I binged all of it. I'm currently watching Chinese BL called, hold on, where's my BL tab? It's very big. I'm in my tab group, my my Firefox BL tab group. I'm currently watched Revenged Love, which is Chinese, and it's really good. It's funny and fun to watch, and there's a lot of really cool snakes. I like snakes. They're not like my favorite snakes, I mean, but I think they're pretty cool. Snakes is not a, like, euphemism, by the way. I mean, like, legitimately, like, the animal, the snake. One of the main characters breeds snakes. He really likes his pet snakes. Like pythons and shit. So it's my review. The god Fujo, see what visual novel can you recommend for chat to also be a Fujo? Visual novel. Sorry, I'm an ancient Fujo, but I can recommend you some classic manga. Laying in the background feeling my sister, I really appreciate it. It makes me really happy when people have me on while they work on stuff, and it makes me extra happy when that stuff is also me related. Because I do that. I'll put on a Saba stream and then draw a Saba-chan. You need to get on VN, girl. But visual novels are like, I don't know if they're for me. But I like manga. I like the traditional. My tradition. My traditions. My cultural heritage. Anyways, read Platinum Blood and also watch Mignon, for that good vampire shit. You know, I got the good vampire Rex. Want to experiment in sculpting instead of hard surface modeling pictures my testers? Thank you. Good luck on learning a new skill. Good luck. Ganbare. Me for being exposed to the blessing of God at this Boy Saga Boys a visual novel. I just never really got into visual novels as a whole. I want to, because I don't want to make the choices. I want to watch other people make the bad choices and then be like, they're dysfunctional. This is great. They're so dysfunctional. How delightful. Because I feel like visual novels, oftentimes, if you pick the toxic dialogue options, then they give you the bad end. And no, I want all of the toxic dialogue options, but I want them to work out. I want them to match my freak, you know? Such as the struggle of enjoying toxic BL but with none of the consequences. No offense, nobody can match that freak. So much offense. So much offense taken, actually. When picking out toxic cops and pissing people off, watch me play. I mean, I think that if Curious how nemuri in love, nemuri in too many benzodiazepines. Or rather, too many benzodiazepines in nemuri. I haven't thought about relationships in... How long have I been on medication? 10, 15 years maybe? 10 years at least? The thing about a lot of the meds I take is that they completely kill your sex drive. And I've been on them since puberty. So I never really got the whole relationship. Plus being autistic and just struggling with interpersonal relationships in general, and struggling to get what's so nice and special about them anyways. And yeah, my brain doesn't really do that. I've been chemically neutered in the brain, like a lobotomy. Sorry if that was a little bit TMI, but it's true. I never really went through the whole like wanting relationship phase, like even in university, how everyone is like hooking up with each other or whatever. I was just like, I never had an interest because of all the meds that I'm on. Largely because of all the meds that I'm on. So yeah. I never thought about it, I never considered it. It's not really a part of my life. I like BL for the love of the game. You wouldn't know if them can actually bench a small car? Yeah, like a Hot Wheels, I could probably... If it's like a Hot Wheels, I can probably pick it up. If it's not one of the truck ones are kind of heavy. Yoshi, that's the biggest freak, but mentally nurtured can't be this cute is a great name for a Japanese manga. That's at least a light novel. The length of the title alone makes it a light novel. I like BL because I enjoy... What do I enjoy about BL? I can't say that on stream. I'll get cancelled. Yeah. I can't say that on stream. People's feelings will be hurt. about 12 episodes in a canceled second season. And then the studio promises you a movie for 10 years and says every summer they say it's coming, but it never does. So sorry to every Yuri on Ice fan who just had to relive that. I'm so sorry. Forgive me. I love you and I care for you and I have nothing. I wish your well-being only forever and always. And you One Punch Man curse? I'm so glad I dropped One Punch Man after like season 2. I'll just, if I want a One Punch Man, I'll just read the manga. I'll just read the manga, honestly. It has more frames than the current season. The manga has more panels than the current season of One Punch Man has frames. But also, didn't that also? I've never watched Blue Lock. I'm not that much of a sports anime fan. I only like the sports anime that's very BL adjacent. So I haven't watched Blue Lock, but I did hear my roommate openly weep about the animation drop in Blue Lock. I heard the cries from across the hall. Terrible manga reading stream. Oh my god, I need to catch up on Gleipnir. I'm so behind. Sorry. You said manga reading, and I opened my app, my manga reading website, and I'm so behind on everything. Except, like... behind on everything except... Holy shit, I'm so behind on Mahotsukai no Yome. I'm so sorry. I'm really behind on everything except the green lesbians. BL fanfic reading stream 1. I feel like I need to get permission from the authors if I were to read fanfiction, because the fanfiction community is very near and dear to my heart, and I wouldn't want to hurt any of them. Oh, ちょっと待ってお願い. Alright, gang. I need to get going. It's time. It's time. I'm gonna raid out really quickly, and I'm going to dip extremely fast. Mari-chan da! Mari-chan is drawing! So, please, go help her have a great stream. Thank everybody so much for coming. Thank you for staying. I'm gonna go, camouflage myself among the normies now. Wish me luck. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye. And go.